If you're thinking about publishing your very first ebook, you may also be thinking about using Amazon KDP as your primary publishing platform. Well, in this video, I want to share with you 5 alternative ways to go about publishing your first ebook so that you can keep most of your profits. Hey, welcome back to my channel, or hi if you're new here. My name is Shanice and I do run a 6-figure stationery shop, but on this YouTube channel I talk about all things business and marketing. I actually feel really blessed being able to share all my knowledge and tips with you all, so if that is something you are interested in, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. I would love to have you join this family. So as I said in the intro, this video is really going to dive into 5 alternative platforms that you can use to publish your very first ebook. These platforms also work well for publishing any form of digital product. So this can be a journal, this can be a planner, this can be e-guides. And so we're going to hop into those 5 platforms. But first, I do want to give you a bit of background as to why I'm not recommending Amazon KDP if you're simply publishing an ebook. So the first reason why I'm not recommending Amazon KDP if you're solely publishing an ebook is because the market is so saturated when it concerns ebook on Amazon. So saturation is not a bad thing. This is not to say because the market is saturated, you're not going to be able to make any money. But what I am saying here is that the market is saturated and things are being sold for such a low price. Furthermore, a lot of people are enrolling their books into Kindle Select or KDP Select. And the thing with KDP Select or KDP Unlimited is that what's happening is that they're only paying you for pages read. So if you're selling your book for $2.99, you're not getting $2.99 straight off the bat. They're only going to be paying you for the pages that someone reads. So now when thinking about your ebook, you don't want to think about it as how much is this book being sold for. You now need to think about it as how good is this book and how many pages am I thinking that someone is actually going to sit down and read, because that is going to determine how much money you're going to make. In addition to that, someone can easily download your book on KDP, so on Kindle Select or Kindle Unlimited, and they can easily copy that content and you have no recourse, right? So you have nothing that you can do about that. They're just copying your book and they're reselling it on other platforms. So those are the main reasons why I would recommend against using Kindle Unlimited. So what I'm recommending in this video are platforms that's going to allow you to list your book at a set price. You are going to control your platform. You're controlling how many people are downloading that book because you do have to drive your own traffic, but it does give you the best chance of becoming profitable. So the first platform I do want to recommend to you where you can get started selling your very first ebook or digital product is, of course, your own website. As you all know, I am a big fan of publishing and selling on your own website. And so that is my very first recommendation. You know, your website is the one piece of real estate that you actually own on the internet, right? So no one can terminate you, no one can kick you off. You have full control over what you're doing, the traffic that you're driving to your website, and how you're running your business. So the very first thing I want you to do if you're thinking about this is, of course, you need to pick a host. I host all of my websites with Hostinger, and this is my website that I'm showing you here right now, shanicedkdesigns.com. I sell a variety of products on my website, but I really want to draw your attention to the few digital products that I do sell. So as I said, I host with Hostinger and I have a WooCommerce plugin installed on my website, and this is how I'm able to sell these digital products. If you can see here, the locked hair care journal that I offer on my website is the same hair care journal that I previously sold on Amazon KDP as a print book. So I have the print book on Amazon, and then I sell a digital version of this on my website as well as on Etsy. So with my own website, I'm paying $3.99 per month to Hostinger for hosting my website. Then I pay per transaction. So each time someone purchases this digital product, I pay 2.9% plus 30 cents to either PayPal or WooCommerce for processing that transaction. So those are the 2 fees that I pay each month or each transaction to sell these products on my website. Of course, what you're noticing here is that your website is going to be an efficient and direct way for your customers to access your products. So you can list an ebook, you can list a journal, you can list a planner, or anything like that, and offer that to your customers digitally. Of course, once they make that purchase, they're immediately able to download this file as a PDF. Or if you want to send a link and link to like a Google Drive or something like that, you're also able to do that. Next option I want to recommend is one that is trending on social media, and that is called StanStore. So StanStore is perhaps one of the newest selling platforms on the market. It is perfect for online creators, and they actually have a lot of people on TikTok who are using StanStore currently. So StanStore allows you to sell your digital products. You can also offer coaching sessions, you can do online courses, and so much more. And you're doing this all from a centralized location. So they do offer a 14-day free trial so that you're able to check out what they have to offer. But after that free trial, you do have to pay $29 per month to keep using the platform. Currently, I pay about $15 a month to sell my coaching services on Calendly. If I can do all of this on StanStore for $29 a month, it might work out, right? Because people who come to my coaching sessions are always looking for additional resources. And so I have been working on creating a digital planner as well as just kind of like some e-guides to help people along their business journey. And so if I can use a platform like StanStore to kind of just put all of these things together, it might be a better investment than paying that $15 a month for Calendly. So it might work out. I'm currently trying out StanStore for their 14-day free trial, so I will let you know in a few weeks my full thoughts on this platform. The next one I want to talk to you about is Payhip. So Payhip is pretty similar to StanStore in that you can do a lot of different things, such as sell your digital downloads, you can offer coaching, you can host courses, so you can do a number of different things on Payhip. The biggest difference I've found between Payhip and StanStore is that Payhip, you do not have to pay a monthly fee. So with Payhip, as I said, you can do a lot of different things such as coaching, courses, digital downloads. All of that can be done in one central location. So with their pricing plans, you will pay 5% transaction fee for all of their features, and you do not have to pay any monthly fee. This means that each time someone purchases a digital download, they are taking 5%, and this is not including any payment transaction fees to PayPal or Stripe. So you do still have to take that into consideration. So for instance, if you are paying 5% to Payhip, you're going to be paying about 2.9% to PayPal. So that's going to be 7.9% overall. So that is just something that you do want to keep in mind. If you are willing to pay monthly, of course, they do offer $29 a month. And for this, they're going to offer you a lower transaction fee at 2%. And then if you want to take their highest tiered plan at $99 per month, you won't pay any transaction fees. If you're just starting out making only a few sales, of course, you want to stay on the free plan. But if your site starts making, a lot of sales each month, then you definitely want to consider upgrading to the $99 plan, because then you would save a lot more in transaction fees. And so I think Payhip is a great platform because as your business grows, you're able to kind of change that payment structure so you're able to keep more of the money that you are earning. And so as I said, this is going to be a great place for you to list those ebooks or list those e-guides, as well as any digital downloads that you're looking to sell online. Right, so here in number 4, we have Etsy. And for this one, I'm going to be walking you guys through my own Etsy shop just so you can get a look at just how Etsy is all set up. So I have been on Etsy for probably about 2 years. I feel like I got on there in 2020, but I didn't actually start selling anything until 2021. So I've been on Etsy for quite some time. And I have a love-hate relationship with Etsy, as I'm sure many people do as well. So Etsy is, of course, a well-known marketplace for handmade or vintage products, but they actually also sell a lot of digital products. So you can get digital downloads, you can get ebooks, you can get guides, you could get a number of different planners and journals and different things like that on Etsy, coloring sheets, whatever you can think of selling that's going to be in a digital product, so like a PDF or something like that, you can sell that on Etsy. What I love about Etsy is that, of course, they offer that marketplace, right? So you can just search something in and those results are going to pop up, right? So people are able to find your products simply by searching. They offer that marketplace. However, what you do need to be careful of are those fees. So here's a quick breakdown of Etsy fees. So the first thing they're going to charge you is a 20-cent listing fee. So each time your listing gets sold, they're going to take 20 cents to refresh that listing and put that listing back up. They're also going to charge you a 6.5% transaction fee. So each transaction that gets processed, so each payment that gets processed, they are charging you 6.5%. Something that you also have to watch out for with Etsy is Etsy's offsite ads. So if your shop has made less than $10,000, you're automatically enrolled in offsite ads, and this hits you at 15%. This means that on any given day for a simple transaction, you could be losing over 20% of that money going towards Etsy. And this can be a huge dip into some people's pockets. So that's definitely something that you want to watch out for. I can say this though about offsite ads is that I've made over $10,000 on Etsy and I'm still enrolled in offsite ads. Yes, that 15% does hit really hard, but if it's a digital product, I usually don't mind simply because, those products pretty much sell themselves. Like after a year of having that digital product on there, I feel like you've already worked it off, right? So you've already gotten that money. You created that product once and you're still selling it. Some people go back and update their digital products. I have yet to go back and update any of my digital products. So if I get, hit with some offsite ads fee on a digital product, I usually don't care. And so that's just one thing I would say. So if you're thinking about getting started on Etsy, I would recommend clicking the link in my description and getting those 40 free listings. Listen, those 20 cents really do hit, especially when you're selling low cost items. So you do want to try to save as much as possible as you're getting started. The last platform I want to talk about today is, of course, Gumroad. Now, Gumroad is very popular among YouTube creators. It's very popular among people within the KDP space. And it's actually a really great platform if you're looking to sell anything, right? So you can sell music, you can sell different types of digital downloads, videos, e-guides, blog posts. Like you can literally sell anything on Gumroad. So I love Gumroad because not only is it a versatile platform, but it also does offer you a marketplace. So if you click on the Discover tab here on Gumroad, you're able to see different products that's being sold, which means that someone may be able to find your product here on Gumroad. Gumroad also offers a lot of free items. So if you have some time, you can always just go on there and kind of see what type of free products you're able to download. Check them out. You never know if you want to get some inspiration. That might be a great way to just kind of test the market of digital downloads if you have not started as yet. So where it concerns pricing, Gumroad is going to charge you a standard 10% fee for each transaction. And so the best part of that is that there are no additional fees. You don't need to worry about getting hit with something that you didn't expect. And so it's pretty straightforward and you're able to keep over 90% of those profits. So I do recommend Gumroad if you are looking to start selling digital products or ebooks online. So one thing I will say about all of these platforms is that you do need to be driving a lot of your own traffic. I know when I first started out selling digital products, especially on Etsy, I was driving a lot of my traffic even though Etsy has that marketplace. Once I made my transition over to my own website, that was when I stopped driving traffic to Etsy and I just drove traffic to my own website. But even now, I feel like platforms where, I have most reviews like Etsy, I'm able to convert a sale a lot quicker than on my website, which is still building up in terms of reviews. So that is something that I would say is that if you do start out on a platform like Etsy or Gumroad or something like that, you do still need to drive a lot of your own traffic in those initial first months. And so that is pretty much it for this video. I just wanted to share with you guys, just 5 other ways that you can go about trying to make money online. I know a lot of you are already publishing on Amazon KDP, and so I do want to encourage you to not put all your eggs in one basket. If you have coloring books, if you have puzzle books, any type of books, you can take those books and you can turn them into digital products and you can sell them on any of these websites that I've shared with you here today. If you're publishing books for kids, you can turn those books into digital products and sell them on a site like Teachers Pay Teachers. I know I didn't cover Teachers Pay Teachers in this video, but that is another resource that you are able to use. I do want to encourage you to not put yourself in a box and just think a bit more widely about how you can operate your business to make sure that you're making the most money as possible, but also to make sure that you're having the most impact as possible. So that is it for this video. I'm gonna see you all in my next video. Thank you so much for watching. Bye guys.